What is it about celebrities that always draws us in? For whatever reason, we can't resist a good, juicy story about fame, fortune, and yes, even mistakes. And when it comes to estate planning, celebrities really are no different than we are. Even with millions of dollars and entire teams of advisors, celebrities still manage to make mistakes. Mistakes that cost their families time, money, and peace of mind. In this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the missteps of some very famous celebrities that you might recognize and share the key lessons that you can take away for your family, because you don't have to be a celebrity for mistakes to cause big problems. Let's start with one of the most famous examples, Prince. When Prince died in 2016, he had no will, no trust, no estate plan at all. His estate was worth an estimated $156 million, and what followed was a 6-year probate battle that cost his family close to $45 to $60 million in legal fees alone. Think about that for a moment. Instead of his legacy being celebrated, it was tied up in court for years. His heirs were left waiting, not just for their inheritance, but for clarity and closure. And all of this could have been avoided with just a simple estate plan. Now, most of us don't have a $156 million estate, but the lesson applies no matter your wealth. Even with modest assets, dying without a plan means the court will step in. Probate is expensive, it's public, and it often creates unnecessary conflict for a family that's already grieving. Having no plan is, in fact, a kind of plan, one where the state decides who gets what, and the people you love may be left frustrated, divided, or even worse, at odds with each other. Another common mistake is having an estate plan but never updating it. Take Heath Ledger. When he tragically passed away at 28 years old, he had a will. But here's the problem. It was outdated. His will left his $20 million estate to his parents and his sister because it was written before the birth of his child Matilda. Now, his family did something extraordinary. They voluntarily gifted the entire estate to Matilda. But here's the reality. They didn't have to. Under the law, she wasn't included because the will had not been updated after her birth. This is a perfect example about how life changes can upend your estate plan. Marriage, divorce, having children, even moving to another state. Each of these life events can affect how your plan works. Heath's daughter was fortunate because his family chose to do the right thing. But not every family has that kind of unity. In many cases, an outdated estate plan can leave loved ones unintentionally disinherited, or it can create conflict for those who are included. The takeaway is simple. Your estate plan isn't one and done. It's a living set of documents that should be reviewed every few years, and especially after major life events. Another mistake we often see is creating a trust and then not funding it. Paul Walker, the actor best known for the Fast and the Furious films, had taken the step of creating a trust. On paper, that was a smart move, but here's the problem. He never fully funded it. This means that not all of his assets were actually transferred to the trust before his death. And because those assets weren't in the trust, they had to go through probate, a public court process that a trust is specifically designed to avoid. So even though Paul had the right idea, his incomplete follow-through partially defeated the purpose. His assets became public record, his family endured additional stress, and the trust couldn't function the way that he intended. This, unfortunately, is a really common issue, even outside of Hollywood. People often think that signing the trust document is enough, but a trust is like a box. It only works if you put things in it. Without funding, It's just an empty container. The takeaway here is clear. If you create a trust, the critical step is funding it. That's the only way to give your family the privacy, efficiency, and protection that you intended. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, left behind a legacy that affected millions. But when she passed away, her estate became the center of a long and painful legal battle. Because instead of leaving behind one clear, formal estate plan, her family discovered multiple handwritten wills, some found in desk drawers and under couch cushions. The result? Years of conflict among her children, each interpreting the handwritten notes differently. Instead of celebrating her legacy, they were left fighting over her estate. This is a perfect example of why clarity matters. When documents are incomplete, ambiguous, or informal, it opens the door to confusion, conflict, and costly litigation. DIY solutions can look appealing, quick, inexpensive, easy, but in the long run, they often create more cost, more stress, and conflict for the very people you were trying to protect. A formal, properly executed estate plan does more than direct where your assets should go. It brings peace of mind because your family doesn't have to argue about what they think you meant. They can trust the plan, focus on healing, and stay united. Aretha's story reminds us that even the most talented and accomplished people can leave their families vulnerable if their plan isn't clear. And for everyday families, the cost of ambiguity can be just as painful. Olympic sprinter Florence Griffith Joyner, better known as FloJo, was a world champion and one of the greatest sprinters in history. But when she passed away suddenly at just 38 years old, her estate plan created years of turmoil for her family. Why? Because although it was believed she had created a will, it could never be found. And under the law, if the original will cannot be found, it's as if it never existed. FloJo was treated as if she had died with no will at all. The result was years of painful legal battles between her husband and her mother, fighting over how her estate should be handled. This is a mistake that I see more often than you would think. It's not enough to create an estate plan. Your family needs to know where to find it. Most estate planning attorneys will keep a copy of your documents, but you should also store originals in a secure yet accessible place. And just as important, tell your executor, your trusted family friend, your estate planning attorney, where to find these original documents. Because a hidden plan, or one that disappears, is no better than no plan at all. Now, not every estate planning celebrity story is a cautionary tale. Robin Williams is a great example of estate planning done right. Public records show that Williams left several well-structured trusts for his beneficiaries. And to this day, no probate estate has been filed, which means he avoided the lengthy, costly, and very public probate process that so many other celebrities have endured. What's even more important is the timing. After his death, it was revealed that Williams was living with Parkinson's and Lewy body dementia, which is a progressive brain disorder. But because he had created his estate plan years earlier, before he became ill, his family is unlikely to face challenges about whether his documents are valid. This foresight gave his family what every family deserves: privacy, peace of mind, and the ability to focus on grieving and healing instead of fighting over legal documents. Robin Williams' story is proof that good planning works. A clear, well-drafted estate plan doesn't just protect wealth, it protects family harmony. You don't have to be a celebrity for estate planning mistakes to cause big problems. The truth is, the same issues that tripped up Prince, Aretha Franklin, Heath Ledger, and so many other celebrities can happen in any family, whether your estate is worth 100,000 or 100 million. The good news is that with the right guidance, these problems are entirely avoidable. A clear, up-to-date estate plan will give your family the gift of certainty, privacy, and peace of mind. If it's been years since you've reviewed your plan, or if you've never created an estate plan, now is the time to act. I invite you to schedule a consultation with my office. We'll go through your current documents, identify any gaps, and make sure that your estate plan is strong enough to protect the people that you love. Because you don't need celebrity status to benefit from a good estate plan. You just need to take the first step.